And we are now here on Kuju Okawa, made by No Mercy. Very legendary mapper. We have here on the right side the Demolition General for Druncle. And here on the left side we have none other than BoYcaH. I'm a huge BoYcaH fan. I like him very much as a person. He also likes to smelt iron on his free time or something like that. Bit newbie English here by me. He's smelting something. He also likes to climb up trees, tall trees, in the United States. They are very, very tall, and he climbs up them. It's amazing what he does. Really amazing person here. And yeah, let's see here what he's going to do. We have a double supply stash opener for barracks and an arms dealer here followed up. And he's actually going for 3 supply stashes. And here on the right side we do have also the GLA triple supply stash opener for a Druncle as well. Lots of fake buildings because the space here is wide open. They need to bunker it up very good. I think you can drive here through with a technical here on this position. Looking at BoYcaH's position, we also have this box, and I do think you can also drive through here with a technical. We will see in game once the play is in action and the technicals are coming through if they can drive through or not. First tunnel here with the securing of a building. Same thing here on the left side. I do believe there's a train coming through, dropping off supplies here on that supply dock, if I remember correctly. We have the first technical here with a terror attack on the bottom, trying to deny the oil capture. Both technicals are here, and one technical goes down. Oil actually survives. There is no other terrorist in there. Crushes a rebel. No oil capturing happening here for BoYcaH. On the right side we can see that Druncle is not going for the capture. There's another technical for BoYcaH this time. Will he go for the supply stash? We will see. Counter technical, trying to deny this. He's actually successful with this, but he's crushing the rebels in the meantime. Can escape with a 2-star promotion. RPG here. Oh, will he crush him? Will he crush him? Nice! Chased by 3 technicals, will now be destroyed because 3 are too much and he was on low health. Nice action here by Mr. Druncle. On the top side, tunnel denial on 99%. BoYcaH playing it safe and carefully here. Tunnels forward. Is really nice that he stopped this tunnel. There comes the 3 technicals. Needs to be careful not losing them. 4 technicals now. Both players went for the technical veterancy. Let me actually turn on the ventilator. It's very hot here in my room. Because the action is so hot. I'm sweating. Okay, some worker crushing here happening on the bottom side. We also have a drop. This is a supply dock, by the way. So if you have not seen this supply dock, this is the supply dock with 10k. And there's a train coming through, dropping off supplies there. It's a new feature here. Seen in this new maps in the World Series. Especially on this map. There's also an oil refinery here in each corner players can take. And we can see Druncle going here for the supply on the bottom right. He has the supply secured. And BoYcaH has the top supply secured. Both players are now sitting on the 2 oil rigs each. We can see a bit of TNT here. Also on the jeeps, little TNT happened. Exploding 1 technical, 2 technicals. Also some booby traps here on the oil. We do not see this on the left. That's because the right GLA is a demolition. You can see this here on the bottom right with the demolition upgrade. Druncle is demolition. There comes another technical here this time by Druncle. He comes in and wants to drop off the terrorists. Actually, yeah, he drops off the terrorists and blows up 1 oil rig. The other one survives. 1 Cabal saying lots of supplies on this map, and he is right about that. There comes another push from the top side, going for the worker crush. No terrorists in here this time. Coming the counter quad cannons. These are scorpions, so the scorpions are naturally stronger than quad cannons, but they are retreating anyway. Now regrouping here next to the tunnels. Now we can see the standoff between two GLAs. Normal standoff. Not the most entertaining stuff to watch. There comes the train dropping off the supplies. We can now see it's 10k. And it drops off supplies and will jump up to 10k again, I believe. In the meantime, clash is happening and BoYcaH losing all of its quad cannons. Both players are even here, but I think druncle went a bit better out of this match in between these two players. And the train goes and will drop off supplies now here, refilling this supply dock. It's an endless supply dock, you can say. It will endlessly refill, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, please correct me. It's the first time I'm seeing this map, but I heard about this function of the train in the forums. Right, we have a tag for BoYcaH. He tagged up really quickly. I think around the 4-minute mark he tagged up. He has the rocket buggies now. We have a tag as well for druncle. Also now just finished the black market. Is going for the battle buses, which is a good strategy to use. And it's now getting exhausted here. Both players are collecting from it, but the train will drop by any time and refill this supply. Another terror attack, blowing up both oil derricks. Both gone. BoYcaH on one oil derrick and druncle on a 0 oil derricks. Let's check if there are more oil derricks. There are more oil derricks. One on the top right, one on the top left, and we can see the first Scud Storm for BoYcaH already. That terror attack also happened now on the oil derrick. There comes a second Scud Storm. Druncle being fully aware of this. He saw that. And this is a stealth Scud Storm, so BoYcaH can camouflage this at any given time. Druncle needs to work with beacons. There's also a third Scud Storm here on the left side. Druncle can place up to 3 beacons. There's a 4th Scud Storm, so he can only beacon 3 Scud Storms at the time. If they are camouflaged, he cannot see them anymore. We have a standard rocket buggy standoff now in between these two players. Supply dock is nearly exhausted, but the train will come eventually and refill this one. Nice hit and run there by both rocket buggies, trying to do as much damage as possible. Alright, what is druncle doing? He's going for more battle buses. He is mined out here on top position. He has 2 arm stealers he's building from. He is going for a Scud Storm on his own. And he has both supplies under control. BoYcaH only on 1 supply. But he's tunneling forward. BoYcaH. And there's a German Kell on the bike running directly into the Stinger side, but actually coming through. And what was that? I think there was a German Kell in the tunnel. Actually, this one failed. Yeah. Rest in peace, German Kell, I would say. Okay, this one now mined out. The train should be there any second. And I do hear an angry mob. They are very angry. They have also AK-47s to do more damage. Repair bay under destruction. Nice save into the tunnel. Here on the bottom side also a bit of aggression happening. So both players busy on both flanks here with the rocket buggies. I wonder when the battle buses will come in, as they do lots of damage if they strike. Hey, Lilac or Lilac, I hope I pronounce it right. BoYcaH suicided a fake market to kill that bike German. Ah, okay, okay, it was a suicide black market, a fake black market. That is cool. That is a cool and creative idea to do that. Thank you for clarifying this. All right, angry mob needs to be very careful here. These Scorpions do a big damage with their Scorpion rockets. There's GenPatcher back in the action. Also demo bike here back in the action. Beacon by BoYcaH on that Scud. Numbering which one is the first. These Scud storms are camouflaged. There is no beacon by druncle whatsoever. So he has no idea where they are. He has to guess where they are. I mean, he already saw them, so he can safely guess where they are. They are not in some weird positions or whatever. Also, welcome Chantal, Shantia, I apologize, Shantia. Oh, incoming supplies. Welcome in the YouTube chat. So, there, yeah, you can see the train is refilling the supply dock. It's now back to 10k. And both players can now collect again. GenPatcher sniped the rocket buggy. Needs to be careful that his brother is not running out. And there's his brother. Shooting him in the face. Well, that happens in a GLA mirror. Quite often, actually. Rocket buggy tried to do a suicide into the GenPatcher. Was not fast enough. And GenPatcher was able to get back into the tunnel. These rocket buggies thought there's a GenPatcher, but he is already back in the tunnel. And these buildings actually do nothing. They are just decoration. You might think they do something, but they are just there for decoration. And there comes the battle buses. Druncle now on the move forward. Here also with some demo bikes. But these rocket buggies take some damage there. That happens with brothers. Yeah, Eric, you're saying it. Yeah, so far Druncle is the aggressor here. He has some the ball on his side. He has more contact to the ball, playing it more safely. BoYcaH more in the defense, and this battle bus will be toast. Sadly, there's GenPatcher. First Scud Storm ready to shoot by BoYcaH. He is probably waiting for the next Scud Storm to shoot. Hey, VN! Welcome, VN, in the YouTube chat. Nice to see you here. So, top right oil derrick still alive. Top left oil derrick still alive. And these oil refineries also still alive. Druncle on just one Scud Storm. He's not going so heavily on these super weapons. And BoYcaH very heavily on super weapons with 5 Scud Storms, all camouflaged. 2 now ready to shoot. Battle bus gone. Thanks to the rocket buggies. And there's the first Scud Storm here on the left side. And I think he's probably shooting here at some palace or something. Let's see where he is shooting at. He's shooting on a Scud Storm, actually. Alright, both Scud Storms shot on the Scud Storm. Removing the super weapon from the battlefield. 2 more Scuds by BoYcaH ready to shoot in a few seconds. And these rocket buggies are clearing up some nice ground here for BoYcaH. So all that climbing up a tree in United States helped a lot for BoYcaH to train up his muscles. And he is now very strong with his muscle here in the finger to click these rocket buggies to do the damage here. As we can see on this battlefield. He's constantly moving them. Next Scud Storm ready to shoot. This is a nice target here, the oil refinery. But I assume he's shooting on the palace. And he's actually shooting here on the black markets. Also, good target. And the 4th Scud Storm. Shooting in a bit. Druncle trying to go forward. Taking some good hits here again with the Scud Storms. And this time here on the top, destroying 2 black markets. Entirely. Good thing the palace survived. Druncle on the move here on the top. There is not so much resistance by BoYcaH with units. He's more concentrated on finishing off these black markets. Which is okay, I guess. Anthrax bomb. Splitting up these units. These rocket buggies are trapped here on the top. Cannot escape to the right as there is Anthrax on the ground. They're forced to stay here. I mean, there's just one tunnel, so they can safely stay here and destroy this tunnel. And the oil direct while they're at it. BoYcaH in the meantime eating through here on the bottom. And there's the sneak attack. Sneak attack from the right side, cutting off the way of these rocket buggies. He want to get them, but there's actually nothing coming out of them. Rocket buggies are trapped anyway. So nice trapping action here with the anthrax and the counter units. That was a good hit here on the rocket buggies of druncle. I think this is a misclick. Probably was a misclick. Sending one quad to its death. Okay. Druncle pushing more. Next Scudstorm ready to shoot. He's trying slowly his way through. He needs to finish these Scudstorms. More supplies dropped off in the meantime. GenPatcher is sitting here by druncle. Should probably be here on the bottom. BoYcaH needs to protect this, and he's sending in a defensive Scudstorm, saving his base from this attack. And usually a defensive Scudstorm is usually a bad sign for the player using it, as he has no units to counter it, as there's more on the way. But yeah, let's see. Let's see what other things BoYcaH still has up his sleeve. More reinforcements by druncle. He's constantly sending in. More reinforcements are in the production here. He has a bit less black markets. He needs more black markets. But so does BoYcaH. He's also very down on black markets. Both not on the best income here. He has no radar van, so he has no idea the Scudstorm is here. At least he sees the arms dealer. Palace is not garrisoned. So easy pick off here for the units, but they got finished off here first. And druncle needs to send in more reinforcements. BoYcaH holding this attack too. Defending it successfully. Anthrax bomb, sneak attack. More action here by druncle. Palace has one RPG inside. That Anthrax went on the production as there are two arms dealers here. Palace not in the luckiest position if you ask me. It's not defending so good. Next Scudstorm, most likely the defensive Scudstorm to destroy these tanks. And yeah, it's defensive Scudstorm. Giving druncle the opportunity to finish off this Scudstorm with his two units, as it's now self-damaged by BoYcaH himself. And they succeed with it. Next Scudstorm shooting into the base here. Yeah, on the palace. Which is the only palace for druncle. And actually survives in a whole mode. Still, no tech available now for the next 1-2 minutes. Okay, druncle keeps on pushing. He keeps on applying the pressure. Sees the next Scudstorm is about to finish it. GenPatcher here also ready to shoot. BoYcaH struggling a bit. Still has so many Scudstorms. Sending now his base. Making the way for the palace free to defend his base. Druncle goes back. And next Scudstorm ready to shoot. Most likely on the sneak attack. Which would be a waste if you ask me. Better target is in the base itself. It's on the palace. Finishing the supply stash and the palace. Not the best hit if you ask me, but it still denies the attack, which is important. Okay, there comes the next attack by druncle. Do we see another palace? No palace in rebuild. So druncle very down on the buildings. Battle bars for BoYcaH, that is nice. But just two RPGs inside, so not the strongest one. Palace just barely surviving this, and GenPatcher also running around here by druncle. That was a close one here with the palace. Druncle still pushing his units. BoYcaH is very, very down with the buildings. He should be careful with these buildings that he's not building on the rail, as the train might destroy it if not careful enough. Yeah, good thing he has these Scorpion tanks. Scorpion rockets do good damage against these battle buses. Alright, overall I would say druncle. Where did this Abuka come from? Druncle is overall in a better position. He also still has the oil derrick. Top oil derrick was destroyed. We can hear a bomb ticking. GenPatcher placing some bombs here on the black market and a Scud Storm. Next sneak attack. One Cabal saying, hell yeah, railway, choo choo. Correct. Ah, these trains. They are so trolling. Such troll units. As a map maker, you need to be very careful when placing them, as it might offend the players. Sneak attack of BoYcaH now. Is there something inside? I don't think. Also sending an anthrax bomb here. Trying to bait in the units, most likely. Oh, nice rebel ambush. That was a perfectly placed rebel ambush. Next battle bus. But there are Scorpion tanks. Scorpion tanks can handle a battle bus. Also, this area is poisoned, so he needs to be careful there with his battle bus. Yeah, goes back, and the sneak attack is gone. I think he finished one building there. I think it was a black market. Didn't see, didn't catch. Yeah, Drunkle's still in a better position as he has these two endless supply docks. He's endlessly mining from these supply docks. There are two workers missing, 3 workers. He needs more workers here collecting. On the bottom side, he needs definitely more workers collecting. Since when does GenPatcher have demo? Since ever. Since forever. A demo general GenPatcher has demolition, like Colonel Burton. Okay, next push by Druncle. Giving BoYcaH no time to breathe. Trying to numb his way through. Next Scud Storm ready to shoot. Also second one ready to shoot. And the third one also ready to shoot in 1 minute. This still can hurt Druncle quite a bit. Especially on the production and the black markets. As Druncle does not have so many black markets. And Scud Storm is landing here on the oil refinery. Not a bad hit. 10% cost reduction on tanks, reducing this, good move. Sneak attack now and Scud Storm, where? Didn't catch it, there's the sneak attack. I think Scud Storm was here by the looks of it. Finishing off a few units. Have a Scud Storm toast, there comes the battle bus. You need to be very careful here with this battle bus. Oh, demo bikes. Nice hit with the demo bikes. Next Scud Storm ready to shoot. Most likely using it defensively. Sending them back into the sneak attack. Smart move. Scud Storm is destroyed and there was the defense of Scud Storm. Not doing so much. Actually was quite a waste of a Scud Storm, but he was able to sell the other Scud Storm, getting 2.5k back. BoYcaH very cornered in. Is still on 2 Scud Storms and Druncle building more and more units. What he needs is more black markets. Now taking up again, finally. He is without palace a long time now. Scorpion rockets are so annoying to deal with. Good save here with the RPGs for the next battle bus. BoYcaH very broke. He's just on this one little tiny island. No demolition mirror in Saint Timur. It's a demolition versus a stealth. BoYcaH being the stealth and Druncle being the demolition. Hey, Lars Bergot. Welcome, welcome. Also, good evening to you. Thank you for joining. Alright, Druncle forced to go back. There was another rebel ambush. Just heard it. Was somewhere. Yeah, Jamkel needs to be careful that there's no counter Jamkel by Druncle. That was quite a waste. I think there was a misclick. But BoYcaH still has this ground here on the top with the Scud Storm. And he still has this palace guarding the Scud Storm. And Druncle has no Scud Storm of his own. So it will be quite tough for him to get through there. But with the amount of units he's spamming, it should be possible. Still, this battle bus is annoying. Nice save into the tunnel. Druncle really taking some casualties here all the time, giving BoYcaH that sweet cash bounty. 2 battle buses now here for BoYcaH. If he saves them constantly in the tunnel, he should be good in defending this. But once he's facing more than 3 Scorps with rockets on it, then it looks bad for his battle bus. As Scorpion rockets chase a battle bus. Poor Jamkel dying there. It was a waste. Okay, more dropped off supplies. 10k reloaded on that supply dock with the train. Also here on the top side. Train reloaded the supplies. Druncle now taking the logical step of building a Scud Storm on his own as he's facing a quite heavily bunkered down BoYcaH. Sneak attacking now with the 2 battle buses inside to do the harassment on the supply stash here on the top. Actually, only sending 1 battle bus there. How often do the supplies refill, Eric asks. All the time, constantly. Endlessly. Good use of the demo bike there. Destroying this battle bus. Also, no units in this palace. Absolutely none. And this palace here on the top has just 1 RPG inside. Actually, he refilled 4 RPGs. 4 RPGs inside that palace. Scud Storm here on this tunnel brigade. He wants to destroy the Scud Storm. It's making the way clear. The question is if he destroys this wooden guard tower. Might actually not be enough with the rockets. How many minutes in between the trains, Eric asks. I think like 5 minutes? I think it's like 5 minutes. Okay, that Guardian Tower is annoying to deal with. Oh, 3 battle buses now. BoYcaH is catching up. Sneak attack of Druncle now off his own with his own battle buses. There goes the battle bus. Still 2 remaining. Sneak attack goes and this battle bus needs to retreat. Doing some hit and run in the meantime. Okay, next Scud Storm ready to shoot. We'll shoot on the sneak attack. Why is he shooting on a sneak attack? That was quite a waste. More logical step would have been on this guard tower or something. So he can drive through with his battle buses. Games can last forever, yeah. Especially GLA versus GLA. These tend to last the longest. Anthrax bomb on the production. BoYcaH should be fine here actually. Here's the battle bus. Poor RPGs. It was 600. And a worker. Okay, supply stage here on the top needs to go. Sneak attack of BoYcaH again. I think this one will be destroyed by a rebel ambush. I wanted to say the train, but a rebel ambush works as well. Jamkel. Wondering where the counter Jamkel is by Druncle. BoYcaH, I mean. This is Druncle's Jamkel. Alright, supply stage finished. Cal having a nice field trip here. And on the bottom, the battle bus is trying to engage here. One is destroyed, sent into the bunker modus. That supply stage is finally gone on the endless supply dock. Alright. BoYcaH taking quite some hits here. Druncle defended successfully. Lost the supply stage but can rebuild easily. It's just 1.5k. And Druncle still looks to be in the better position, and yeah, there comes the supply stage again. Okay, now moves forward, can engage. And I think this match should be over soon in a bit. As I don't see BoYcaH coming out of this much. He still has these 2 Scud Storms, but that is about it. His income is reduced to 2 black markets. Yeah, 2 black markets. And cash bounty. And it's a best of 1, it's just a replay cast. 1 Cabal. Just recommentating the already played matches. Alright, BoYcaH still trying to keep himself on the game, and we have a cheap viewer spot on Twitch. Let me ban him very quickly. There you go. Banned. Stupid bots. They keep on coming in. I have no idea why. Oh, jump kill. But he dies for it. But he snapped the battle bus. I mean, it was worth it. And now Druncle can engage. And he should engage. He has more battle buses here. Should use the time. He should also build more workers. 4 workers are not enough. He needs more workers. Also here on the bottom, he needs some more workers. Next starts Scud Storm shooting. Sneak attack here on the top. Scud Storm on the Scud Storm. He's trying to bait. Jump kill. Yeah, Druncle not falling for the bait. And that Scud Storm goes here on the production. Oh, also getting the plane! Almost. Almost getting the Scud plane here. That was super close. Scud Storm in 1 HP. Will the bomb destroy the Scud Storm? There comes the bomb, and the Scud Storm is destroyed. Oh my god. That is some very rare thing, that a Scud bomb is destroying a Scud Storm. That is something I'm not seeing very often. Nice skill here by BoYcaH. Alright, there comes the armada of battle buses. This should be the end now for BoYcaH. I think, yeah, he is surrendering. He surrendered. What a nice game. I really like the Scud plane destroying the Scud Storm. That was funny to watch. Okay, we had 254,000 cash collected for Druncle, 60,000 more than BoYcaH. Seems like good map for China General in St. Timor says. Yeah, might be. Not a pro to say this, but it could be. Alright, let's go to the next match.